Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I haven't recorded one like this for a while because I've been a bit ill. It's that time of year where hay fever's playing up, so I've been really ill. Today I'm going to be talking to you about sensory overload, explaining what it is, and giving you a few little tips that I use to deal with it. Sensory overload is when one or more of the senses are overstimulated. It kind of is explained in the title. It can happen for loads of reasons. For me, it happens when things are too loud or crowds set it off for me. Some people have it for bright lights and textures and stuff, but I don't tend to get overloads from textures as such. I just don't like them. The tips I would say, not sure how many I wrote down, so I'm not going to say how many. The most important one is to recognise when you're struggling. Like, recognise when things are getting too much for you and when you are likely to have an overload. I still haven't quite worked out how to do that because I am new to the whole thing. I've only been able to recognise it as an overload for the past year or so, so I'm not very good at that. Take a sensory break. Take a break from whatever you're doing. If you're in a public place, just be like, oh sorry, I need the toilet, and go and sit somewhere quiet and calm yourself down. It works, not all the time, but it can work. If you're at home, see if you can go for a lie down or sit down or whatever and calm yourself down somewhere quiet or dark. Turn the lights off if you don't like lights, and ask people not to talk to you. Don't go over your limits. But if you have to go over your limits, such as a busy shopping centre or a busy place where it's going to be noisy, or like public transport, if you do have to go over your limits, make sure you take precautions. These are what I use for loud places. These are ear defenders. They're snug. They just go on your head like that, and they block out background noises, so I can concentrate on people's voices more with them on, or one conversation if more than one person is talking at me, which happens quite a lot. I don't like going over my limits very often, but sometimes busy shopping centres and public transport at rush hour cannot be avoided, unfortunately. So yeah, it does help if you take precautions. Some people also use sunglasses for bright lights, but obviously I have prescription glasses, and prescription sunglasses are far too much money for me, so yeah, I kind of just have to make do. Earplugs are a good idea too, because they are slightly more discreet than ear defenders, but I don't tend to use them much because they're single use and don't really get my money's worth out of them when I'm struggling on public transport and stuff. Last but not least, I don't know how many tips I've given you, is give yourself time to recover, which is important. After an overload, let yourself have some time to chill out and calm down, whether that's playing with sensory toys or having a nap. I tend to have a nap after overloads because they are pretty exhausting for me. But yeah, they are what I do to deal with sensory overloads, and I've explained in brief what sensory overload is. Let me know in the comments down below what you do to deal with sensory overload or help your loved ones with autism with sensory overload. Yeah, and thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers, guys. Brilliant. I'll probably do a giveaway within the next 100 or so. I don't know. I don't plan these things. I'm planning a big giveaway for my 1,000 followers over on Instagram, but that's the only giveaway I'm planning at the moment. And I'm getting things for that now. So after I've done that, I will probably do a giveaway on YouTube because I haven't done one before. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been pretty quick, but yeah, that is also an update on why I haven't been uploading enough as much as I normally do. I will upload more when my hay fever clears up, but my nose is itchy, and as you can hear, my voice is very, very dodgy. So yeah, you'll hear more from me when I'm not ill, I guess. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.